Good evening. Welcome to Grandma's Attic Music Review. I'm so happy to be with you. So you're going to have to hear this. I have been trying to get this young woman on my show for some reason, I think since before she was conceived, because she's only 15 and she's a rocker and she's a talker too. And she's so much fun. And I had to just get down on my hands and knees and beg for her to finally come on the show. Actually, she's been really busy. She's obviously still in school, but she's finally here and she's going to do some music that's not always heard, but most of what she's going to do today are covers. And yeah, but you know what I mean? They're not just like covers, they're like funky covers and cool stuff. And she's going to start with one of my all-time favorite songs, which if I thought I could get away with it, I would dedicate it to my wife. But I might not get away with it. She might get mad at me. So we won't dedicate this first song to my wife, but you guys can dedicate it to whoever you want. So I'm going to introduce to you now this young, amazing musician that's just going to take you on a ride for the next 35, 40 minutes. Sit back, relax, and enjoy Adelaide Punkin.
Oh, you gonna take me home tonight? Oh, down beside the river light. Oh, you don't give it all you got, fat bottom girls. You make the rocking world go round. I was just a skinny lad, never knew no good and bad. I knew her before left my nursery. Left alone with big fat Fanny, she was such a naughty nanny. A big woman, you done a big man out of me. I've been singing with my band Fat bottom girls, fat bottom girls, you make the rocking world go round. Thank you. So, thank you. That's a great song to do for a cover, especially as a female, because it's just unexpected and it's just so goofy and fun to play those kind of music. But we're gonna play a little bit of an acoustic rock kind of song. Let me remember things that I loved. Stopping at the log with the catfish by, walking along the river, road at night. Barefoot girls dancing in the moonlight. Well, I can hear that bullfrog calling me. Wonder if my rope's still hanging in the tree. Love to keep my feet way down the shallow water. Rush through fly dragonfly, get back to your mother. Pick up a flat rock, skip across the Green River. Well, up a Cody scam, spend my days, oh. Black cow riders and cross-side walkers. So Cody Jr., he took me over. Saying by the word this morning, get lost coming on the Green River. Well, thank you.
I like to consider ourselves a power.
We are considered a power duo. This is another one of those power duo songs, actually. Yes. This is a great song to do, too, because, well, I think there's more, I don't know, violins, cellos, horns, maybe. I definitely don't think there's any drums, and definitely no guitar. I looked at all the lonely people. I looked at all the lonely people. Eleanor baby picked up the rice from a church where wedding is been. Lives in a dream, lives in a window, wearing the face Great Beatles one. I can't believe how dark the Beatles can get. Like one day it's Yellow Submarine, then the next one it's Eleanor Rigby. Can we have a little more guitar in our monitor? My dad wants some.
This one's for Don.
She sees him walking in the straight lines. That's not really a style. They've got the same heartbeat, but hers is falling behind. Nothing in this world would ever bring them down. They're invincible, she's just in the background. She says, what should I do? Be like the cool kids. All the cool kids, they seem to fit in. How should I do? Be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. She's talking with the bass now, but they haven't got a clue. They're living the good lives to see what he's going through. They're driving fast cars, they don't know where they're going. In the fast lane, living life without knowing. He says, what should I do? Be like the cool kids. All the cool kids, they seem to fit in. How should I do? Be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. I wish that I could be like the cool kids. All the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. I wish that I could be like the cool kids. All the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. You are. That's why we played it. All right.
All right. Do it up. What?
There we go. Okay.
Don't need me. You're gonna throw it out. Put this one on there.
So this is a public domain song. Oh, sorry. This is a public domain song. We like to do this a lot of public domain music so that ASCAP doesn't come and murder us. So, this is also very Americana to play public domain music. Public domain music tends to be really old, depending on the song. But this is usually used to give my dad a break, but it's a very sad song, and I originally learned it just in heart. So. Go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the time slip slowly by. You can hear the steam rails humming. You'll find peace and rest someday. So go to sleep, weary hobo. Let the towns go slowly by. You can hear the steam rails humming. That's a hobo's lullaby. I know the police cause you trouble. They cause you trouble everywhere. When you die and go to heaven, there'll be good policemen there. So go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the towns go slowly by. You can hear the steam rails humming. That's the hobo's lullaby. Go to sleep, weary hobo. Let the towns go slowly by. You can hear the steam rails humming. That's the hobo's lullaby. Da 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 da. Oh, da 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 da. So go to sleep, weary hobo. Let the towns go slowly by. You can hear the steam rails humming. That's the hobo's lullaby. That's the hobo's lullaby. Thank you. That is probably one of the lower, sadder songs in our entire set overall in general. But now we're gonna make it a little goofy. This is another goofy cover. Again. But this one is seriously goofy, and if you know the song, you'll understand. Yes, I actually mentioned our van. We'll talk more about that later, probably in our interview at some point. I'll mention it, but yeah. It has a shout out to our van. 1, 2, 3. I'll rise up. Collaborate and listen. Us is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flowing like a harpoon. Daily and nightly would ever stop you. I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll go to the extreme. I rock the mic like a band, right up the stage. I can jump like a candle dance. Across the speaker that booms, killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom deadly. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is felony. Love it or leave it, you better gain way better. The rules are the kids don't pay. If there was a problem, you would solve it. I check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Ice, a vanilla ice, vanilla ice, ice, baby, oh, ice, ice, baby, oh, ice, a vanilla ice, vanilla ice, ice, baby, oh, ice, ice, baby. And if the party is jumping with the bass beats and the fingers are pumping, it's a boy, no faking. I'm cooking down seas like a baking, running them, then I quick and nimble. I go crazy when I hear this cymbal. Hi-hat with the suit of tempo. On a roll and it's time to go solo rolling. And my 4.0 with my there's a problem, you'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Ice, a vanilla ice, a vanilla ice, baby. Oh, ice, ice, baby. Oh, ice, a vanilla ice, a vanilla ice, baby. Oh, ice, ice, baby. Alright, stop. Collaborating, this and ice is back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, flowing like a harpoon, daily and nightly. Thank you. That's a kind of quirky one. That's actually a cover of a cover. We found that, and we were like, "That's so funny!" So we decided to take it up for our own, add in our own little lyrics there. Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man to say you murdered three. Strange things did happen, you know, stranger would it be? Free man at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree? We told you to run, so we both flew through. Strange things did happen, you know, stranger would it be? Free night at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree? I told you to run, so we both be through. Strange things did happen, you know, stranger would it be? Free night at midnight in the hanging tree. Thank you. So we do like to do TV show songs. That's a TV. That's a movie theme song. Yeah, that's a. Yeah, it was just a part of the movie that I just became obsessed with when I was little, and then I decided to write my own guitar part to it.
So this one's really different.
Oh, this one's really different. Yeah. So this actually is a public domain song.
And Americana.
And Americana. So it's like we kind of took it our own way. Technically, it's French. Came from France and came over to here, went up, and you guys might know this is from the Animals, but it's not an Animals song. It's public domain. We took it to our own to make it one of our originals. So
It's actually about a women's prison.
it's about a woman's prison. It's not about, what is it, gambling house? Yeah, all the bad things. It was tu Bernie Bonsu Benoît Vansou Rafomer. C'est là que j'ai fini ma vie comme Andreas Vansou Rafomer. Yeah, this is another song we like to do in French. This is more of an unknown Blondie song, but Blondie is one of my bigger influences. And they did a whole album in French, and this is one of the songs in them. J'ai connu son fil dans tout rabou des airs. Faut que me rasme sous son cou. Je suis presse en négueur. Et je m'entends mec avec un autre appui. Elle se me rend dans un chantier. Je vois que jette son négueur. Dépêche-toi et tente. Sans très besoin, j'attends. J'ai la plus fort, j'ai la pigne fait voir. Qu'est-ce que son amour est besoin? Moi, dépêche-toi. Oh, dépêche-toi. Hurry up and wait. Got the fuse. Dry your eyes, Sunday girl. Baby, I would like to go out tonight. If I stay home, my folks will get upset. I could be Sunday girl. Hurry up and wait to stay away all weekend. So now wait, I can lose. Please can see what your loving means. Oh, dépêche-toi. Oh, dépêche-toi. Oh, dépêche-toi. Oh, dépêche-toi. Hey, I see your guy with a different girl. Looks like he's in another world. Running hide, Sunday girl. Hurry up and wait to stay away all weekend. Still I wait at cruise. Please proceed. What your loving means to me. Oh, dépêche-toi. Oh, dépêche-toi. Oh, dépêche-toi. Oh, dépêche-toi. Dépêche-toi, dépêche-toi et danse. Sans très besoin, j'attends. J'ai fort, j'ai la vigne pour voir. Parce que son amour est besoin pour moi. Dépêche-toi, dépêche-toi. Hurry up and wait. Oh, dépêche-toi. Oh, j'entends.
All right, guys, we got time for one more song, and then you need to come talk to me.
Okay,
One more.
that's great.
Perfect. It was right on the money.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
that was right on the money.
See?
Wow.
We are
set
awesome.
The set list perfect. Okay.
Perfect. And it's a short one. So
Well,
it's
we
almost
don't need to go too slow. I mean, too. Okay, go ahead.
Know when you're good.
You're good.
All right. This is another cover.
Point right at the camera over there and say, this goes out to all the folks.
Which camera? That camera. Okay. That camera. This goes. I got the camera that we're talking about now. Okay. This goes out to all the people who weren't here. Don't take it offensively. Baby, woo. Baby, you're a poser. Honey, I should know. You ask me where the shows are, then you never go. Pose of purgatory awaits you in the end. That's not my story, and I'll tell you why, my friend. Got my mind's on with silly toes, spike my hair and pierce my nose. I'm going up to the bonfire. PPL, the weight you jack, unless you take that tie-dye off your back and jump straight to the bonfire. Smack up there is pearly white. There's always time to pick a fight. Leather pants are nice and tight. Pistol Johnny Thunders, here I come, I'm coming up to funk rock heaven. If I were you, I'd tell your son I pierced my nipples with a staple gun and make a run for punk rock heaven. Smack up there is white-out snow, pack my bags and here I go. Maybe in an hour or so I'll catch a Gigi Allen show. Every junkie punk and drink, every manic panic makes you weep and follow me and catch that train. Please meet you, Kurt Cobain, and need a mohawk, tied to venom that combat booted love with that. Take me up to punk rock heaven. Thank you.
All right, come on over here and mic up. Well, Adelaide's getting all mic'd up. Let me tell you about the wonderful things going on in the new Keb Mo. Keb Mo's coming to the Guard. Oh my God, Keb Mo's coming to the Guard. Get your tickets now because they're going to be sold out. Also, the last performance of the Eastern Connecticut Symphony Orchestra will be April 22nd. For this season. So if you haven't seen the Eastern Connecticut Symphony Orchestra this season, you missed out on some really great shows. And the last show is going to be an Earth Day show with Mendelssohn and I don't remember who else, but they're doing Mendelssohn. And it's an Earth Day show. So yeah, get out and support live music. We're going to talk to Adelaide now. Hey.
Hello.
How are you? It's only
good.
been like 20 years that I've been trying to get you on my show. No, not right?
Probably not. I mean, I would still not be in Euro then.
Right. So you're only 15.
Yes, I am. I'm only 15.
How did you gain all of this musical, should I say musical je ne sais quoi?
Je ne sais quoi. I love that.
I love that. I love that too. Where did that all come from? I know that your dad's a collector of records, and
Yes,
he's
he
got
collects
some
records.
good records. So, did you learn about music from your dad?
Probably both my parents. I would put it at both my parents because when I was very little in utero. Oh, not Euro.
No,
That's
utero.
Okay. Yeah, utero.
Yeah.
When I was in utero, they would put headphones on my mom's belly and play jazz. And
Oh, cool.
most of the music I listened to when I was younger and grew up on was jazz, funk, old R&B, and then a lot of blues. And basically, since I was little, I would always jam out. Like, there's punk in there too, like the Ramones.
Right.
I never
Of
was
course.
such a pop kid. I always like put on the act with my friends. Like, yeah, I like Katy Perry. Like, no offense on her, but
Yeah,
it was never my vibe.
not so much.
It was never my vibe. So I always kind of just moved towards the actual, like, the natural acoustics of music and the guitars and everything. Percussion was a big part of me. And so I basically they knew that I was going to be a musician. So they right away got me into all the good music, all the underground stuff. When I was 6, I started playing. I picked up the guitar. And then within the first month, no, it's 2 months, first 2 months, I was already out, and I went to my first show, which was a talent show for my school, but it was for the high schoolers.
Yeah.
And
You were like 7.
I was 6. I was 6. I'm in 2nd grade, and they let me play in the high school thing.
That's so cool.
So it was my first show, and it was a big auditorium with like seats about 500, 600, 500. And I was just playing to them, and I lost my fear right then and there.
So you've been on my radar for a long time.
Yeah.
I bet if we could go back that far in Facebook history.
Yeah, I've known your name for so long, too.
Right. So I'm wondering if it's been like 9 years that you've been on my
probably.
radar. That's a long time because you were on my radar.
Time.
We've been doing this show for 15 years.
Really?
So
yeah.
as long
as I've been alive.
As soon as you came on the scene, I'm not sure who was the one that told me about you or if it was up on Facebook. I don't know. I just know.
Dana and the folks from
X-Ray, yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe that's possible.
Maybe.
Because we're kind of close with them. We're friends with
That
them.
I bet that's who it was because I'm really good friends with Dana and Brian.
That's awesome.
So yeah, so I've been following you all that time. I don't know why it took this long to get you on the show, but I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been packed really full. It's our fault that we've been booking so much.
Now you're coming into your own. You'll be 16 soon. You'll be out doing stuff.
Get to drive.
You'll be out doing stuff. You'll be able to drive. I hope you'll take it easy.
Yeah.
But you've been driven by music since before you were born. What makes you choose the songs that you choose to play?
You know, that's a whole. There's like 3 ways.
Okay,
it's either
go ahead.
through my parents. My parents will be like, so listen to some Frank Zappa. And I'll be like, yeah. And then I get like stuck on that loop. And then Apple Music or Spotify has like this thing where you can scroll down and you can just hit like mix shuffle and it will play whatever like sounds similar to, I don't know, Frank Zappa. And then it will give you like all these underground kind of bands and stuff.
Right,
and that's kind of what I've been getting into is like the underground bands that play real music. Because nowadays a lot of it's techno. But there's all these really good like, I would put it at like jazz surf kind of bands that are coming out.
Jazz surf.
Yeah, it's like perfect. It's beautiful music. I love alternative. I love fusion. It's just
right.
So getting into that, that's basically how I find my music is going underground, deep diving underground,
and it's so much
like that.
fun.
It is. It's so fun.
And then you take these songs and you make them your own. I don't care what anybody says. I've never heard anybody do Eleanor Rigby the way that you did Eleanor Rigby today.
Yeah, we like to punk things up. We like to acoustic punk it because, I mean, it's just me and my dad. I mean, we do have a 4-piece that we play with, but mainly it's me and my dad. So, of course, we're going to have to fill it out some way.
How does it feel to have your dad playing with you?
I mean, it's a little bit of an attachment thing. No, I'm kidding. It's fun. I mean, if I know that a lot of kids, especially in the past, wouldn't get the whole love and, oh, yes, we're so grateful that you're going to be a musician. No, they were always like, that's annoying. So, like, I'm glad to have the support from my parents. And
yeah, they're definitely on your side.
Yeah, but like my whole family is pretty much on my side. They're like, yeah, the little rock star. And it's mainly because of my parents coming along with me.
When I was watching you, I went back to the 1979 and 1980 and the 20-year-old Joan Jett. And you are so Joan Jett personified.
My hair is all done. I shagged my hair for
Joan.
her. I did it for her. I swear.
So when we're not on camera, I'll tell you a story about Joan. Okay? All right? She's been to New London a couple of times. And I'm part of the music scene. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
For now.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you will be. You will be. Where do you want to take this? Adelaide, where do you want to take this? You've got talent. You've got spirit. You've got charisma. You put a show on. You love what you're doing. You've got the support of everybody around you. What do you want to do with this?
Well, see, this is the thing. We have multiple colleges we're going to try to apply for. We're going to try to go for Berkeley.
Of course.
Berkeley. There's also Southern University and then Northwest Community College. We're going to talk, so for Northwest Community, we're going to go for art management because I have a studio down in Torrington and up in Torrington, we're down here.
Yeah.
So up in Torrington, we've got a studio and we work there, so it would be perfect to work with the state. We have already got things going on with the state.
Yeah, well, we're a nonprofit.
We're a nonprofit, and we help a lot with organizations and stuff around to raise awareness for people with brain injuries.
Okay.
And
what makes that passionate for you?
What makes that passionate? Mainly because my dad works with people with ABIs and TBIs, so I was heavily surrounded and influenced by that, and I was like, you know what, I want to help people too. So that's kind of what I was thinking. That's one way I want to go, or I want to go to down there or up there, Berkeley or Southern, to do sound engineering, or just learn more about my music career. One of the two. But, yeah.
Okay, do you see yourself producing music, or do you see yourself on stage, or both?
Both. Let's keep it at both because
I enjoy the stage presence. I enjoy making people have fun and smile with them. But I also like making the music, the idea of the technical part of putting together the songs, cutting it up, and making it sound cool. Sitting in the studio is just so fun. I love it.
It is.
I love studio time.
And if you're good at it, you can do well with it.
The thing is, I'm starting to get into it, and I'm slowly drifting away because it's like it's really hard. It's much harder than I thought to become a sound engineer. Like I'm watching my sound engineer, Bill Ahern. I'm watching him do it, and I'm like, that looks so fun. It's so easy, but so hard at the same time.
Yeah.
And I go and do it, and I try it out, test it. It's so much harder.
It is
So,
hard.
like memorizing
But you're
everything.
only 15.
I know.
You have your whole life ahead of you to perfect the art, to perfect the skill. You've got this.
I still want to do everything all at once, like all the time. I'm like, ooh, I just want to do it.
No A-type personality on you, is there? It's a good thing. So they put the headphones on your mom's belly. What is it your mom brings to the table besides her support?
Well,
Is she a good cook?
she's a good cook, I guess. She's very into it all. She does a lot of video. She's basically my momager. I like to call her momager.
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 Yep.
Yeah. So
No, it's a mommy-o.
Mommy-o, the CEO mom. Yeah, we just have a bunch of names for her, but she usually just keeps me and my dad in line, like, it's time to leave, and then we go. It's like she has all the dates down. She's the one that, like, takes the notes when we're on call.
Somebody
to make sure we
wrote
have
it
everything.
wrong last week.
Well, we won't put that on my mom because I'm starting to take over with some of that.
Okay.
So
All right.
I might take the blame for that one. But
So you did a couple of songs in French. Are you fluent in French, or are you just fluent in songs in French?
je ne sais pas English. No, I am not good at French. Like, I'm good at learning songs in French because I understand. I go and listen to the French song, then I translate it to English, and then I go, okay, that's good to sing in French. And then I'll go and learn it in French. But
Okay.
I'm just a sophomore. I'm not that good at French. It's way
Are you
more harder
taking
to learn French.
Are you taking
I'm taking
French?
French in school. I'm definitely not fluent, but I want to be able to learn enough because I originally wanted to move to France or somewhere around there, probably province. But then I kind of thought that's a big jump, so I'm thinking more of just traveling there, or maybe even going to Quebec, just some francophone place, anywhere that's French.
When you did Blondie's Sunday Girl, I'm like, I love that song.
Yeah.
I remember I had that album in 1982 or maybe 81. I remember, but back in the day, when it first came out, I was right there at the record store to buy it on black vinyl, though.
That's awesome.
Very disappointing.
I still find that amazing because, like, I only have 2 records. Like, he has a bunch, but he doesn't let me touch his. I
Well,
myself have my own records.
You can come look at mine.
Ooh.
You can look at my records.
See, that's
You
what he
cannot
does.
touch them.
See, that's what he says. Oh my gosh.
I don't let anybody touch my records.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
yes.
I'll show you records that I've had since I got them, but I have red vinyl from 1957. Nice. And I told you guys that I have the William Shatner yellow vinyl. It's very cool.
That's so
Very
cool, though.
cool.
Awesome.
On the Cramps. Now, you're into some punky stuff. Do you know the Revillos?
No.
Okay, go home and listen to them.
Okay.
No,
Got my
really.
homework. Got my homework.
Really, really.
Homework going.
My favorite song by them is called "Yeah Yeah." It's the only words in the song,
Okay, I'm
and
ready.
it goes on for like 3 minutes.
I'm just gonna say, I'm interested. I'm intrigued for 3 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder how they take it.
Wait, it's
That's
fun. It's so
interesting.
much fun.
That's
It's so much fun. I listen to it all the time. Okay, so I just been told that we have to wrap it up. So you need to go take us out with a song. Come
Wow,
back
okay.
again. Come back again.
I will. Of
I'm
course.
so happy to have you here. Take your mic off. Go take us out with a quick song. Or any song, just take us out with a song. They'll run the credits if you run long. It's been great having you here. You're wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So while Adelaide's getting her guitar up, I'm sorry if we ran long. It's okay. Doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you just got to let the band do what the band does. So anyway, y'all, get out there and support live music. It's still a little chilly out. Check on your neighbors. Make sure that your elderly neighbors have fresh water and that they're conditioned, whether it's warm conditioning or cold conditioning, whatever the outside is, make sure that they have what they need to stay warm. And here is Adelaide. I'll see y'all next week. Have a really great week. Bye.
Hang me, oh hang me, I'll be dead and gone. Hang me, oh hang me, I'll be dead and gone. When my name and lay in the grave so lovable, I've been all around this world and all along the river, parts of Farmington. All across the coastline, sometimes where I live to see if I did, but my love somewhere out. Oh boy, I've been all around this world. Hang me, oh hang me, I'll be dead and gone. Hang me, oh hang me, I'll be dead and gone. When my name and lay in the grave so long ago, I've been all around this world. Went up on the mountain, they made my stand. Went up on the mountain, there made my stand. Rifle on my shoulder, dagger in my hand, oh boy, I've been all around this world. Hang me, oh hang me, I'll be dead and gone. Hang me, oh hang me, I'll be dead and gone. When my hang and lay in the grave so long, oh boy, I've been all around this world, oh boy, I've been round this world. Put the rope around my neck, hold me up so high. Put the rope around my neck, hold me up so high. Last words I heard